space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the starship Enterprise. Its 5-year mission: to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilization, to boldly go where no man has gone before.
Hi and welcome back to my Kazo Raider build. First thing you'll notice, I've taken off all the masking so we can see this area for the first time. All the lights are working, but what you will notice, I've got some nasty light leak under there and at the back in there, so I need to get that blocked up, probably make up some thin putty. Do that and paint it over. Then we're getting on with painting. If you look up there in the right hand corner, you'll see I've got some screen grabs of the Kazo Raider for actual Voyager to give an idea of the colours. So we need to get almost pastel greens and reds in here. Lots of rust to go on the front and all over. Very dirty, nothing at all to show the underside, so I've no idea what colours they should be, so I'm just going to copy similar to what we've done in here. I'm going to order some pastels to make my own powders for these. You can get 24 for a £5. Does exactly the same job as this, but these are like £6 a jar, so just do the maths and on the saving, makes sense. I'll probably do a tutorial separate when I get the pastels of how I make it then into these powders. It's really easy. So I'm off to get light blocking done here, start masking up some painting on these undersides. I don't know when I'll get some pastels with the lockdown, so I think I'm actually going to get these bits in place because they act as a bit of a guide on where these bits and these bits fit. So I'll get some light blocking, some painting done and get back to you. So things are moving on. We've got the light block sorted, or the light leak should I say. It's only got one touch of paint, a lot more paint to go in there to neaten it up, but no more light leak. We've started fitting these parts, so gives an idea how they're going to be. We got the fronts detailing on these painted. Not very happy the mask all's ripped off paint when I've removed it, so I'm going to have to go in with a brush to neaten that up. And that's it so far. Doesn't seem a lot, but it actually is. Getting there bit by bit. Right, so we've got both these side pods on. Just need to stick these two bits down. They haven't held very well, but I'll get that sorted out, no problem. I've started the painting. We're using metallic copper and it's an enamel, and these take a lot longer to dry than the acrylics I normally use, so having to leave it a lot longer to dry before I can get on with anything else. Something that's been really bugging me is this stand, and it's tiny and just not going to be fit for purpose, so I've been bugging my head what to do, and all this time I'm resting on videotapes and I have hundreds of these. So if I open one up, take everything out, I've got room to put electronics in, no problem, and the screw together so I'll have access if I ever need to in the future. So if I cover the top with some sheet packed styrene, neaten it all up, cut to size. The whole thing painted a gloss black, heavy gloss black. They'll do for the stand. The nice thing is they're exactly the right height to take my switches, so that's not going to be a problem. And another bonus I found, part of the spooling mechanism for videotapes are these little metal tubes, and they're exactly the right size to take a 5mm LED. So I figure that I'll put a couple of them each corner facing up, so it'll light up all this underside, and hopefully if I get a high enough gloss finish on here, it'll reflect that all the work I'm doing underneath and look pretty cool. So when I'm waiting for paint to dry, I can now be getting on with building the base at the same time, which is good. So I'll get cracking with some more stuff. Okay, so my main focus today, like I said, is going to be on this replacement stand. Much better. I've got wooden block fitted with wires for where the stand will actually go into. Holes cut for the switch. Holes cut for the two LEDs that are going to light from underneath. Ready for power cable to go in. Sheet styrene on top. Just needs smoothing down a little bit more. Next stage, going to get this primed up and then gloss black on it, and then I can start actually getting these parts stuck down and the actual electronics built inside it. I've got down all the details and all the other bits are being coloured and over. Gonna hand paint all these tiny bits, steels, coppers, dark greys, before I attach them. We've got this part finished up. And because of the rust and all the stuff we did underneath, it's looking nicely roughed up. Same up here. I think I'm going to paint these pipes as well, and just a bit of touching up on the paint and they'll be ready to fit on the model. So I'm going to get this primed. Hopefully tomorrow this stand will all be working. We'll be able to just loosely connect it to the actual model and check everything's working right. And it'll hopefully look really cool. Right, so this is my new stand. Obviously, when it's finished, the whole brass pipe will be there with all the wires in. But for now, I've just mocked it together to connect the two together. This is on the mains power. So we turn the switch on. Switch lights up. We have our LEDs that'll light the model from underneath. All our model comes on. I'm really happy with that. Really nice job this has done. The switch isn't stuck down yet because I still need to get a gloss coat, a high gloss, and I haven't got any high gloss in at the moment, so I'll have to do that later. The front, at some point I'll probably put a little plaque on there or something saying what the model is, but for now I'm really happy with how this stand has come out. Off again and on, and everything comes on. I think I'm going to wrap that up for now. If anyone's interested in how I built the actual stand, comment below and I'll do a tutorial on it. But for now, that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Keep modelling, keep trekking, and see you next time.